is Jana Rieras, and this lesson is about entrepreneurial personality, the environment as a factor. There are two complementary factors that determine success or failure in an entrepreneur. The first one is the environment, and the second one is the personality of the entrepreneur. Environment as a factor. An entrepreneur will survive and grow only in economic environments of free enterprise. Full-blooming entrepreneurships cannot be expected to flourish in economies that are fully supportive of free enterprise. Nature provides us with examples of what happens to entities living in certain environments. In terms of support to entrepreneurships, economic environments may be classified as follows. First is the fully supportive entrepreneurships. The second one is moderately supportive entrepreneurships. And the last one is not supportive of entrepreneurships. Entrepreneur's personality. Personality refers to the pattern of characteristics that distinguishes one person from another. Every person has a personality that is unique and different from others. Each personality type has a corresponding type of job that fits it. So it includes the person's traits, values, motives, genetic blueprints, attitudes, emotional reactivity, abilities, self-image, intelligence, and visible behavior patterns. Holland 6 personality types. Realistic type, aggressive behavior and physical exertion. Example of it is farming and mining. Number 2, investigative type, analytical, curious, methodical, and precise. Example is the crime investigator and arson investigator. Number 3, artistic type, expressive, non-conforming, original. Example is the songwriter and novelist. Number 4, social type, helping others. This person enjoys working with and helping others and purposefully avoids systematic activities involving tools and machinery. Example is social worker. Number 5, enterprising type. This person enjoys verbal activities to influence others and to attain power and status. Example is manager and entrepreneur. Number 6, conventional type. This person enjoys the systematic manipulation of data, filling of records, of reproducing materials. Example is accounting and finance. Characteristics of entrepreneurs. Successful entrepreneurs possess certain characteristics that are unique and different from those having other occupations. First, drive. Success in entrepreneurship becomes possible when the entrepreneur is self-motivated enough to pursue his chosen course without relenting even in the face of adversity. If he fails in his first attempt, he makes another attempt. This will happen if the person has drive. Drive is the tension that occurs when the meet is not met. Second, thinking ability. The entrepreneur's job involves solving problems and making decisions. When he finds the correct solution to problems that confront him and then makes decisions that are implemented, he comes closer to realizing his goals. A man with superior thinking ability can see through the maze of information. That ability is an ingredient of successful entrepreneurship. Human relations ability. There are three types of persons who will determine the survival and growth of business firms. The first one is the customer, the employee, and the party with interest in the firm. The customer makes decision whether to patronize the firm or not. The employee can be productive, the loyal to the firm. Third parties with various interests regarding the firm can also be made to be more cooperative and accommodating. Number 4, able to communicate. Communication skill is a very important characteristic an entrepreneur must have if success is expected. The ability to understand and be understood makes it easier for the entrepreneur to transact business with customers, bankers, and government officials. Number 5, technical knowledge. Operating an entrepreneurship requires the performance of major and minor tasks. The entrepreneur must at least be familiar with and possess some technical knowledge about how the various tasks are performed. Number 6 is reasonable risk taker. When a person starts a new venture, he has already begun to assume the risk of business failure. Entrepreneurs, however, normally do not assume unreasonable risk. Entrepreneurs are expected to be reasonable risk takers, not conservative but also not gamblers. Number 7, self-confident. A person cannot achieve much unless he has sufficient confidence in himself. In any undertaking, including entrepreneurship, a person's belief in his ability leads him to actual performance and eventual success. When a person has self confidence, he does his job without inhibition. Number 8, goal setter. Goals are very useful motivational tools, especially those related to accomplishing the objectives of entrepreneurs. A goal performs the following functions: that it directs one's attention to a specific target. It encourages one to exert effort toward achieving something specific. Number 9, accountable. The success of an enterprise will depend much on the willingness of subordinates to comply with the wishes of the entrepreneur. Compliance can be expected if the entrepreneur is accountable enough to take responsibility for whatever happens to the firm. The last one is the innovative. A free enterprise economy like ours allows business enterprises to flourish. This will depend, however, on how well the public is convinced to patronize them. Buyers will have to be persuaded to buy from the entrepreneur's firm rather than from competitors. An innovative entrepreneur, however, will be able to handle this problem. What motivates people to become entrepreneurs? 1. Desire to be one's own boss. So, there are times when an employee sees some good opportunities for his employer's business. When he recommends action to be undertaken and is ignored, the employee may just proceed to take the opportunity and organize his own business. Number 2, desire for financial rewards. Getting employed is the desire of most people. This is understandable because many people want surely monthly income. Some people, however, don't get satisfaction from a fixed monthly income, which most often is inadequate. Some think that they deserve to be properly rewarded for their skills. The means open to them is entrepreneur. Number 3, desire to create one's own job security. Some employees feel that their jobs are not secure. They think they could be fired for a variety of reasons. For instance, when a company decides on downsizing its operations, employees are the first to be affected. When management makes serious errors and it affects the company's viability, the jobs of the employees are compromised. Persons who cannot bear to worry about job security may just decide to become entrepreneurs. The last one is the desire to improve one's quality of life. To some people, engagement in entrepreneurship provides them with some control over their work schedules. An entrepreneur can choose a type of business that will be compatible with the quality of life he desires. Specifically, the business location and the type of products sold can be chosen to jibe with the personal and family needs of entrepreneur. And that's all. Thank you for listening.